Hello everybody, it is I, Yukiola5 here. You may know me from my Let's Plays, my animation, or my cancelled web series I was going to do called Aether. Well, now I will be working on a new project, pretty much replacing Aether. It'll be a video game. This video game has a non-finalized name, so for now we'll just call it Project Dusk. And this video is a casting call of sorts for programmers, because I need programmers. You will be paid for this job, because it is going to be a job. The way it works is I will give everyone who works on the project a down payment of $100 after the first working prototype of the game is finished. Then I will pay all of my workers, or people, I don't like to call people my workers, but people who are working on the game, I'll pay them more after the Kickstarter if it goes well. Let me explain all that. I will be doing a Kickstarter after the first prototype of the game is finished. I'm going to be doing a prototype that just kind of showcases all of my ideas and like basic gameplay elements and stuff finally added into the game, stuff like that. Now, I'm going to need a team. This is kind of like my team semblance video. That takes us to the jobs. I personally will be the director/creator of the game, as well as the lead designer and scriptwriter. Now, I will need a lead programmer. You, the lead programmer, will be the one who leads the team of smaller programmers. This job will go to the most experienced and most skilled programmer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I need a really skilled programmer to take on the torch of being the main programmer. And then another job we'll need to do is all the other programmers. There will be a very select few programmers. You can, there'll be a decent amount that need a... Okay, so this small amount of programmers that will work under the lead programmer need to have a pretty decent amount of programming knowledge and will work under the lead programmer. Now, what you guys will need to do to show me you are programmers, just show me something you've done or what you can do. And okay, that interrupted the video. Cool, whatever, it's cool. That's my phone. Anyway, just show me what you guys can do. If you've done a work before, or if you can show me stuff, yeah, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, so that's cool. For these two jobs, you will need to know how to use the Unity engine, because that'll be the engine that we'll be using for the game. And a lot can be done with Unity, as I've learned. As well as you will also need to you will also need to know the programming language of C# or C++, depending on whichever is better. I'm not personally too well versed in either, so I guess that would be up to the lead programmer. I think C# works better for Unity, but I don't know. And I know it's not that hard to learn one of the other as soon as you already know one of them. So if you know C++, learning C# shouldn't be too bad. Stuff like that. The next job is a lead 3D modelist. You just need to know how to create 3D chibi-like characters and stuff like that. Like in... we'll be using Blender. Blender will be the program that we'll use to create the 3D models, because Blender, you can import those files directly into the Unity engine, so yeah. You'll just need to know how to use Blender. I myself will also try to learn the trade of 3D modeling, but as of right now, I'm only a 2D artist, so I'm going to try to learn that. If anything, the 3D modelist's job would be to turn my 2D concept art and designs into 3D models. I'll help any way I can with that, but we'll see. And for the final job, I will need a music producer, someone who is fluent in Fruity Loops Studio and can create awesome music for the worlds in the game. That's pretty much all that there is. Yeah, that's what I need. Now, everyone I just listed off, those people will be paid the $100 down payment after the first prototype is finished, and then they'll gain more money depending on how everything goes after that. So, now there will be a huge list of there will be a huge list of voice actors working on the game. However, a lot of them will be unpaid, and I know that sounds horrible, but I have an extremely tight budget right now, and since everyone wants to be a voice actor, I'm just gonna let them pass. I'm not, you know. But with programmers, that's actually like a lot of work you have to put into it. I'm not saying that voice acting doesn't take work. It's just less people know how to do programming and stuff. So yeah. And the only voice actors that I will be paying will be the big name voice actors that I plan to have for the job. Now, maybe down the line, if things go well and I make enough money, whether it be after the release of the game or whatever, then I'll have no problem paying you lovely voice actors. But for now, for the game, everything for the game is coming straight out of my own pocket. So I have a very tight budget to keep here. With all that said, there's just some more things that you all need to know about the game itself. One, it is going to be a fantasy adventure open world 3D RPG story based game. Yeah. It'll have a fighting style similar to Kingdom Hearts, with HP, MP abilities and a lock-on feature, kind of like a lot of action RPGs and stuff. So that's kind of the fighting style I want it to be in. And 3, there will be a lot of different worlds to explore, 10 to be exact, as well as an overarching hub world, kind of like Hyrule Field from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say for now. But later on, I plan to have more details and as things progress, as well as some behind-the-scenes type stuff, and maybe some Q&As later down the line. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next video. Again, if you're interested in any of those jobs, send me a message on my Gmail, or YouTube message me or whatever. My Gmail is yukiola5@gmail.com. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah. Peace.